boy. All right. More Grimnir. Look a bit more Grimnir. Good for the soul, man. Good for the soul to play some broken-ass Grimnir every now and then. Again, I can't do the fucking seal dashes, man. I actually, like, I need to, like, especially for the corner, at least, I genuinely need to start using the D-pad, I think. Bum, bum.
After a long practice period, a small break can really show you how much you've improved.
Bee-boo, bee-bee. Alright, let's get the little Discord notif out there as well. Hello, Brickman. Hello, gotcha. How are you doing today, man? God dang. Smacked into my own desk. Bee, 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 boo. Am I crazy though? Like, does anybody actually play Grimnir on analog stick and go, yeah, this feels good? Maybe it's just because my inputs are sloppy, I guess, but I feel like I'm consistently fucking up the seal dashes when I try to do that. Bee, bee, bee. There you go. Alright. Hey, what's up? Hello, Marty. How you doing? Ready to get cooked next week at Evo? That's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited for that. Also, let me turn on the lights a little bit brighter. I lied. That's as bright as they go. My eyes just be fucked up today. I just use D-pad like a boss. Rick the D-pad warrior coming in hot. I mean, not normally, but like, I can't do it, man. I can't play Mr. Also, you hear this fucking... Oh, wait, it didn't even... I guess it only creaks when it goes up. Oh yeah, you hear that? How the fuck do I? Less so when it's coming down. Yeah, I really gotta do something about this. I assume that like actually I need to like grease up my mic stand or something. Sad, lots of stuff stopped it from being as big last year, or as last year. Wait, Evo? Oh, I mean, yeah. I was like, what happened? But I guess maybe a lot of people, it's just, you know, general tourism sentiment to the U.S. might be a little down, I guess. Very possible. Do. Beep, 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 beep. Mondays. Someone's got a case of the Mondays. You know, let's just beat up on you. Well, I guess we just got done with her. I still don't know if Grimnir has, like, a canon connection to anybody, but... Okay, so I actually need to try this out for a sec. Is it better? Like, am I gonna find it easier to just do this shit? My first LAN tournament and Evo, so I don't care. I'll have fun. Yeah. You'll still be fine for sure. But like, say hypothetically, if I stop jumping there, you'll... Like, if I have some fucking things up... Like, you know, because you can just go straight down, but I find myself often, like, accidentally getting like that, you know? So, like, I could D-pad it. Not all the time. Like, mid-screen, I think we're fine enough. We can, like, adjust. Like, when I'm in the corner, I might really just D-pad that shit. That might be... Yeah, that might actually be more consistent, unironically. Only Zoe? Because they're both primals or something? Beep, beep, beep. I also need to figure out an anti-air combo for this guy. I could never analog in a fighting game? I don't know, man. I do it for everything, right? But this is like, this Grimnir Seal Dash really is, like, the first time... I see the vision, for sure, but, like, this Grim Seal Dash really is the first time that I felt like, you know, the analog's not cutting it. Like, I mean, I can do it with analog too, you know, right there. But, like, in like, a rush, I find that I often fat finger it and then end up going this way. And obviously that kind of messes up the whole deal, right? So, I think for Grim, like, at least in these corner situations where I'm going for the throw bait, I'm gonna use D-pad. It's not that hard, it's not like a big shift for my thumb. And it's 100% consistent, right? Much easier to just hit down on the D-pad than it is to, like, not make sure I don't accidentally hit down left like that on the analog stick, right? I also wanted to do... You play with the analog stick? On everything, all the time. Like, literally, this is the first character where I've even considered for a second being like, you know, like, maybe I should use the D-pad. Never, like, ever before, at any moment, for any amount of time, have I been like, yeah, D-pad, that's the one. Now, of course, I'm not saying it's, like, bad. It's not what I'm comfortable with, personally. So yeah, on counter hits we can just do that, huh? That's even still too fast. I'm sure there's like better things to do with Grimnir there too. What if we don't want to spend the meter though? Can I like maybe I can like 2M? If I don't have 50, like can I go like 2H this what, excuse me? 2H that, and then like I meant to definitely do the H bionic arm there, but don't worry about me. Oh, I see. Oh, the same thing happens to me with Ladiva's lariat sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta let the thing go back to neutral. Otherwise, if you roll it back and you do like the easy input, the game gets confused. There you go. You could do something like that too. But wonder if have the same issues on Zeta. She also hits weird angles at a slower rate. Maybe. Last time I used the analog stick was on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 doing strange palm loops. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just it don't make sense for me. D-pad. It's just, I mean, it's not like it would be impossible to learn or anything like that. It's just a lack of familiarity, right? And then for non-counter hits, what are we doing for non-counter hits on this fella? Was it just? Oh, you can do the same thing. Oh, you can do the exact same shits because the tornado is untechable all the way down. Oh, amazing. Oh, his anti-airs are really good, huh? Huh. The air tornadoes air untechable the entire way down. That's really good. I see. The normal anti-air combo I see is with stationary tornado. That feels like it's a little, yeah, if you get them like real close, maybe, right? But like if they're higher up in the air, I mean, can I still? Analog stick is awesome. I'm a fan. Yeah, if they're higher up in the air, you gotta wait a little bit. But then it's gonna be teched, right? On counter hits, probably you might be correct. You know, on counter hits we can maybe like. Oh, because you can make the tornado stationary a little bit after you send it out. Oh, I see. No, I did not know you could even do this. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Gotcha. I thought you had to like make it stationary immediately. You definitely do not have to do that. I see. Oh, for meterless, that is really nice. Wait, okay, so his anti-air conversions are just crazy, huh? I see. And then on non-counter hits where maybe you can't wait as easily, like if they're high up. Yeah, Rekadal Tech. Then on non-counter hits you can do this guy right into spending some meter potentially. Right, and then you can okay. Wow, yeah, cool. His anti-air conversions are very good, right? And this is with no seals anyway. Ain't no way he got Vayne anti-airs. He don't got Vayne anti-airs, but like his anti-air conversions might be better than UL over here. His character is something. Oh yeah, he really does just do everything. Very, very nice. Very, very nice character. Everything is computer with this Vayne guy, man. We drafts have no limits. So true, Bester. Obviously, it's the one thing that kind of broke containment in Dokkan is that Saiyans have no limits thing. Oh, Bub's Steam playing as well. Hold up. Peak spotted. I've heard this matchup is straight ass for Mr. Grimnir. Holy shit, air to air. Actually outplayed. Just better aerial character, I fear. I love that 8-frame far H. I do, in fact, fuck with it. Yep, D-pad. There you go. Use the D-pad right there, and it saved my life. Your music saved me. Fair. Okay. Little bit of luck. Ain't a crime. Hey, Brick, you good, my man? I'm big chillin', man. I got, right after stream today at like 9:30ish. I got some wedding planning to do for my brother, so that's gonna be very, very fun. Ow. It's just a good time. It's a very, very happy period. Get absolutely destroyed, young man. That's honestly, I was punishable there, I think. So I will absolutely take him deciding to just do that to me instead of a full combo. Which he probably, yeah. Oh, D-pad is huge for, yeah. He's a D-pad character. Who would have thought, man? His ass is a fucking D-pad character. Does this get you? Oh, it's so fast too. For your brother? No, I'm not getting married yet. I'm not getting married yet. Maybe one day. That's funny. I thought that would hit me, honestly.
Cursed be the war god today.
Yeah, man. D-pad's huge. Those of them, Grimnir doesn't lose any matchups. I don't know if it's like horror. I could see it being, you know, people say like it's his worst matchup, but it's like, you know, slight advantage Beelzebub type shit. It could be his worst matchup and still be pretty good for him, right? In the grand scheme of things. But it might also be worse. I don't really know. By my wings. I am uninterested in purchasing your wings, Mr. Beelzebub. Okay. It's not. His brave points efficiency is pretty low right now. Whoa, I could have comboed off that! I was gonna catch my backdash. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but it's not full cinematic. That's hilarious. Dude. He does everything. Why could I have comboed off that? Why was he dead there? Oh my god. This character is really fucking funny, man. Maybe he is better than Catalina. I don't think it was a crazy thing to say at all, but like maybe this is just the top one, huh? I gotta think about that one a little bit, but maybe he really is just the guy. Bonk. He really does. It feels like he really does do everything. That wins for some reason. Cool. Oh, I probably could have converted that into a kill too. This is a safe jab. Yeah. Man, don't bring up Catalina today. Wait, what happened? Full screen you tornado into you lariat is crazy. Yeah, he. Yeah. Half memeing, half character's offense is so ridiculously good. Who gives a shit if neutral's a little hard? Yeah. Cat scratch fever. So true. Like, I mean, you know. Cat's gotten him on. There's this 3-hour discussion in the court about Cat today. I saw that. That's I was saying earlier. People were. I was very pleasantly surprised. There's a lot of disagreements, certainly, but it was overall, I would consider it, unless I missed something and someone like dropped a slur or something like that. I feel like it was very, very civil, very respectful fighting game disagreements, which is not super common, right? People had very different opinions about a lot of stuff, and yet, like, you know, the most that ever happened was like, I think you're wrong. Like, this is obviously correct or something like that, which is, I mean, I felt it was pretty civil. Yeah. What was the topic? I believe it was a very strong European Catalina player. I called everyone a bad word because they didn't bring Panini back. That's justified, though. That's justified. That's fair. I think it was a very strong European Catalina player talking about... I mean, to be fair, even then, it was like why they think Catalina's like really good, but maybe not like one of the like straight up top 5 characters or something like that, right? To my understanding. Did we ever figure out if the rage bait was truly a rage bait yesterday? I believe so. I think we got a nugget of truth out of it, where like if you hard read Grimnir's tornado setup, then you can punish him for it, which is still good to know, right? But it's risky, obviously. But yeah, I think the rest of it was just Cal having a good time, which I suppose he's entitled to. I go to streamer, man. We Grimmin. Yep, the D-pad has been a huge revelation for me personally. 1, 2, 3. We could do like this, maybe. Look at me, man. I'm Grimnir. Right? Never mind. I'm not Grimnir. I'm actually S. DP, a thin is totally fair. You wouldn't Raging Strike. A guy with glasses. There's a gap there now, Belial. You got nerfed, man. Whenever I face Zane's Grimnir, I get an aneurysm with Grimnir's screen controls a fellow Voss enjoyer. How can I upplay Grimnir to minimize my loss? I don't think you need to upplay Grimnir. I think he is... There's a lot of discussion in the game. I think one of the most common opinions currently is that Grimnir is the consensus top 1, right? Usually as far as it gets, it's like, oh, actually, I think this character could potentially be competing with Grimnir for top 1 as well, right? Honestly, I think all the Grimnir upplaying is being done by literally everyone else. Don't worry about it too hard. Oh, it's still plus, yeah. Eagerness to break the low ice shields. Oh, I'm always so bad at reacting to that MDP. It's like a near 6XM. I always forget about it until the first time I block it. Oh! Okay, sure. Oh! That was actually a punish. I could have spot dodged still. The thing I learned yesterday is Belial having invuln during the grab part of U parry. I was grabbed out of Ladiva SSBA. Yep. Once the grab starts, he's invincible. It is pretty funny. Certainly. That's a hard knockdown? No, I think I just didn't tech. I think I'm just a stupid boy. Oh, wait. Don't you spot? I thought you spot dodged that. I guess you 2H it? Is that, oh, spot dodge is bad because it has low recovery. Yeah, you're supposed to 2. Oh, my bad. I forgot the answer to that. You 2H it. Cat's really good. I know. I mean, to be fair, even to my understanding, I saw that that very strong EU Cat player. I forget their name. Was it Maya something? They posted a tier list, and Cat was like top 8 or something like that. It's like no one is saying that Catalina's not good, right? It really is a matter of like, is she good or is she good or is she good, right? So like, you know. Oh my god! You can also walk under similar to Zoe's 623H. Oh, so true. Yeah. Maya Mitsurugi, so true. I don't think anyone like. It would be truly something else to like look someone dead in the eyes and say you don't think Catalina is very good right now. You know what I mean? The question really is, you know, how much? Only top 8 is crazy. I mean, in general, I think if someone's tier list is within a tier of where like everything's within a tier of where I believe it should be, then in my head I go that's agreeable. Because a lot of this is like very subjective and things like that, right? Depends on what you value most, right? And it can certainly be like, yeah, inherently like your own biases, you know, maybe like what you consider to be good, what you don't consider to be good. That might, you know, some of that is like objective-ish, but some of it might also just be, you know, the kind of things that you struggle against more might seem better to you, things like that, you know. You could very much argue that against me, for example, right? That like, I might very well consider, even though Catalina is like obviously very good, the reason I might consider her to be so insane is because her exact strengths line up very well into my main and also my general like game plan, right? Character like Catalina, very good to play against a player like me. So you could very much argue that, oh, you're up playing Catalina because she kills Ladiva and because she kills you, right? It's not, I don't know how, some of that is certainly true, right? That you can't avoid your own subjective biases. I don't know if that changes whether or not I was like... They're saying Anila versus Cat is fairly even. That's interesting, because again, they posted a tier list after, didn't they? I could have sworn I saw them post a tier list, and Catalina was like 20 spots above Anila. So I'm not sure if that's a misrepresentation of their argument. I didn't read the whole thing. But based on their own, like, condensed character thoughts that I saw after, that did not seem to be their take. Get zoned, idiot. I just didn't have Tornado, and I forgot that I didn't have Tornado. Give up thy ghost! Yeah, dude, D-pad is huge. Characters far apart in general strength can still have weird matchups. Oh, wait, do you mean Anila versus Cat as in the matchup, or Anila versus Cat as in the character strength? Because I don't know if for some reason Anila can, like, give Cat, like, a strangely hard time, right? Like, I mean, there was you know, when Ladiva was a bottom 5 character, she was surprisingly good into Nier, right? Similar thing with when Basarago was really bad. Again, he was surprisingly good into Nier, considering that Nier was undisputed top 1, and they were like, you know, bottom 5 type contender characters. So. It may very well be the case. I'm not really sure what Anila Cat looks like or why it would be tough for Catalina, but like, that could be the case. I assume they're in the matchup? Okay, then I mean that's a reasonable thing to say then. It happens all the time, right? Characters that aren't necessarily that good doing like disproportionately good for like kind of punching above their weight class in particular matchups. Goes that Anila can go toe to toe with Cat and she has good confirms. I mean, one of Anila's strengths is good buttons for sure, right? Like, Anila's buttons are not as good as Catalina's, but, like, one of the big reasons that I do think that Anila is, like, a horribly downplayed character is Anila has, like, actual good buttons. Now, her confirms off of said buttons is a little bit more, you know, I wish they were a little bit more consistent, but, you know, that mid-range, Anila is going to give a lot of characters a lot of tough times in there, right? Grim 2H so big, he doesn't have to worry about Lance's shenanigans. Yeah, I mean, it hits past the health bars, right? We're big showing. Anila's good 50-meter confirms, for sure, right? Like, Anila U-Sheep is a very, very strong confirm tool. It confirms off anything at any range from, like, almost any distance. Well, any distance that the buttons will actually connect, right? So I don't think it's an insane take. Now, again, toe-to-toe, I mean, Catalina is definitely just outboxing Anila, I think, in the mid-range, but she does it significantly worse, significantly more characters, right? So it may very well just be a case of, like, normally my character absolutely eviscerates people in this range, and here I'm, like, only winning, so it feels bad, kind of thing. That's not an insane take to me, right? When I say something like that, I mean, like, you know, it's not my take, but like it's not so many degrees removed from my take that I go, what are you talking about, right? I think you have to account for some amount of subjectivity here. Because, like, I mean, if we want, like, okay, right? Catalina and Anila. Their buttons are certainly, like, again, Catalina's buttons, every single button she has is just better than the Anila equivalent, for sure, right? But, you know. Oh, wait, let's get the hitboxes on here. Like, Anila's far L is pretty good. Now, Catalina's is actually a double the active frames of Anila's, right? They're basically the exact same size, right? They're the exact same size, but Catalina's has double the active frames, right? Catalina's 2M is the same speed and more active frames and bigger, but Anila still has a very nice 7-frame 2M, you know? Good amount of range on it. It's like bigger than UL's, for example, right? Oh god, it's this Bubs. This Bubs is spooky, man. I agree on the opinion when you're fighting Cat, if you're relying on good buttons and footsies, you're going to lose to Cat. It's like how they thought Sieg did okay to Cat. He gets slaughtered most of the time. Yeah. Again, I think that's more so where I would see that coming from is, again, the mindset of, like, when you play a character like that, having someone who can even, like, somewhat attempt to fight you in the mid-range probably feels like it's like, oh, it's a special, you know? It's like, oh, you know, Anila can actually kind of fight me. Therefore, she does better in this situation than everyone else, kind of thing, right? Oh, so true best. Oh, I've been shimmied. Oh, wait, by my wings. Come. Anthem resets? No Anthem resets. I am living though. Yeah. That's the good news. Yeah, I just hard read the throw attempt there, and luckily, I was correct. Oh, I tried to sneak it in there. Be when someone can challenge Lucy far M. Exactly. It's like, oh, the matchup's even. Oh boy. This wasn't laggy yesterday when I fought this Bubs, I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, that pushed him further away than I thought. Yeah, this was not is this me? Is the stream is the stream laggy at all? Oh my god. Because, again, it did not feel particularly laggy yesterday when we were playing this. And I'm not sure what has changed. Okay, I think we desynced. That's unfortunate. Again, this Bubs is really good. I would have liked to fight them again. Stream is fine. Okay, so I think it's them. This Bubs was very good. I would have liked to fight them again. Brick once again getting caught kicking the router. It's not me, man. It ain't me. Yeah, we've completely and utterly desynced. Sounds good. We just killed them and then one and done. This is... I thought we'd get far H. Alright. Stream seems fine to me. Okay. Because they got really laggy. And when I fought this Bubs yesterday, a network error has occurred, failed to update player information. So true. When we fought this Bubs yesterday, it wasn't laggy, so part of me was wondering if it was just me. Right? But, you know, again, like, basically the same size far L, pretty much, right? They kind of extend on the last frame there, too, right? You see that last extension there gets Catalina's to about the same size, but Catalina's has double the active frames, right? Anila's got a nice 2M to her, but Catalina's is just bigger, and the same range, and more active frames, and lower recovery, right? But again, this is the best 2M in the game, maybe besides Belial's or something like that, right? So, like, you know, this being even somewhat comparable is a point in its favor, I would say, right? Right? Kind of similar idea on the far H. I think Anila's far H actually is a little bigger than Catalina's, right? But it's a frame slower, but it has an extra active frame, you know? Yeah. Materialist put Cat at number 10 below Sandy. I was just very confused and really understand. Might have been my bad. I'm not too good with discussions yet. I mean, honestly, I'm just happy to see Sandy upplay, personally. I think Sandy is really good, and I think a lot of people especially when he released, were like, what does this guy even do? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like really strong. I would argue, for example, that Sandalphon falls into that category of like, you know, Sandalphon is just Catalina, but a little worse, which in my opinion makes him very good, right? Maybe that's Catalina upplay, but if a character is just like a slight, like, you know, I mean, to be fair, like a notably worse version of Catalina, I think. But like, you know, he's just Catalina, but worse, which to me, that makes him pretty good, man. I'm a big fan of that Sandy guy, because he's Catalina, but a little worse. Rat down. I'm not sure. I'm scared of Anila in the corner compared to Cat. That's where Anila's problems come, is that her hit confirms off her max range buttons are not as good as Catalina's, right? The buttons in a vacuum certainly are like comparable, though again, Catalina wins, I believe, on every single point you can compare them on. But they're comparable. It's not like a blowout, right? But the thing where Catalina gets even scarier is that her confirms off her buttons are incredibly good no matter what range she hits you with them from, right? And that's where Anila starts to struggle, and that's the buffs that I want to see for Anila that I mentioned at the end of my master run, right? It's like, you know, make 214H confirm off max range far L, off max range far H, right? Because it just does it right now. They buffed it, but they didn't go all the way, and I don't know why. Oh, it's not the cross-up button. JM's the cross-up button. Set me free! 8 frame? Who do you think I am? Oh, nice. Who's the next master run? Yeah, Seox. Seox is next, and then Zoe, I believe. And then we're at the end of the queue at that point. Rat? Not the cat emote next to my daughter, man. Leave her alone. Bomb? Bomb boot? Baited. Like a thought. I love that tornado, man. That's a good ass fireball too. The more I've used it, the more I've really grown to love that fireball. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, we don't have enough. That's fine. You do this. Oh, I can't get close H after that. Gotcha. So true. I went to seal dash up there, not. I did. Oh, they just spot dodged preemptively. They knew. You wouldn't do it to me, would you? Not what I meant to do, but it's fine because it's Grimnir, so it just works out anyway. Speaking of Vikala, recently I had my first laggy Vikala fight. I just need to say, you're stronger than God for fighting that laggy Vikala as much as you do. It's fun, man. You absolutely get close H there. Oh, okay, I was too late. Gotcha. The TY for the correction. That was a preemptive Brave counter that did not get me killed. We should, in fact, celebrate anytime some shit like that happens. Oh, wow. She tried to anti-air me and it missed, but my cross-up button also let me go, or let me down a little bit there. No, ma'am. Did no one tell you that literally all of your pressure is rollable? This Vikala thinks she's a functional character. No, no. No, man. No, no, no. Not my daughter, man. What do they do to my fucking daughter, man? Perish, I fear. Felt like actually drowning. I think a lot of the Sandy downplays that it's usually better to not use the elements. But I mean, oh yes, okay. You can downplay him in terms of how fun he is to play in that sense. I still think it's really cool that the elements, you know, really have to pick your moment, right? But like base Sandy is already pretty solid. And again, the elements are situational, yes, right? But like in certain situations, they're great. And you choose to use them when they're good, right? So like, even there, it's like, it doesn't really seem like, you can be like, I wish he was designed differently from like a fun perspective. You know, I wish the elements were like a constant, every round, every interaction part of his game plan, right? I think it's a valid criticism of like his design in terms of how fun you might find him to play. But I don't think it makes him any weaker, right? Because again, the elements are still very good in certain situations, in certain matchups, in certain game states. And he can choose to use them when they're worth the risk, right? So I think he's very strong. So true. I like the fellows actually. They handle a decent anti-air. Oh, I have to get close M there. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. His mid-screen and fire elements is actually really good, and his mid-screen without fire elements with meter is also really good. You know, the Sandalphon combo, the double wall bounce. That's still like that's pretty solid, man. Considering that's not even his peak. That's like just what he has access to all the time. They gotta do more rolling out of the Call's pressure.
The next 2 sets
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
use seal install once every round.
The next 2 sets use install once every round. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. In fact, let's go to the next set right now. He gets access to refunds with fire, which are very nice. Oh yeah, and like, you know, in certain cases, he can do really nasty, like, set play setups if he's in water. His corner pressure and earth can get really nice. You know, his damage across the board is not that bad, really. Like, mid-screen, off any regular hit, his max damage in the corner is a little bit on the low side for, like, realistic combos, but... You know, but Sandalphon, again, is very much a case of, like, he's also got good buttons. Now, again, I don't believe... Maybe I'm about to get my eyes opened right here. I believe, again, Sandalphon is one of those... He's got good buttons, but basically, like, every one of his buttons is a worse version of a Catalina button, right? So he's got his 8-frame far M that looks like this, right? And Catalina's is just bigger, right? It's just the same button, but bigger and better, right? He's got a pretty nice 7-frame 2M. Is it a low? No, it's not a low, right? Pretty nice 7-frame 2M, right? 4 active frames. Catalina's is just the same one, but bigger, and 1 more active frame, right? His 2M is really good. I agree, right? But again, like, it's just a strictly worse version of the same Catalina button, right? Hers is bigger as another active frame. His has 1 less recovery frame, so that's something, right? You know? Again, like, his far H is really nice as well, right? 10-frame far H, 5 active frames, all of this, right? It is just basically... I mean, this one is more comparable. Catalina's 5H is probably her least exceptional button. This is basically this, like, it's a teeny bit bigger than Cat's. It's 1 more active frame, but 1 more startup frame as well, right? So like, right.
Don't act rashly.
His far L as well, right? Good far L, White Woman far L. Basically, again, a slightly worse version of the same Catalina button. Catalina has 2 more active frames and the same startup frame, right? That and 2L is dog for Cat. True. Her 2L actually is pretty bad. Yeah, that's true. That is like the one sort, like this is like pretty not great for sure, right? See, that's why you'll see her poking out with this a lot of the time, right? But yeah, like it's one of those cases where, again, you know, Sandalphon has good buttons. It's just basically in every single slot, you know, his buttons are just a slightly worse version of Catalina's button, except for 2L. And again, far H is comparable. I think I would still rather Catalina's 9-frame far H over Sandy's 10-frame far H with 1 more active. But like, that really is a matter of preference at that point, right? And again, it's like, you know, his Sandalphon has, like, good conversions off of his buttons, right? Except, again, his conversions are just a slightly worse version of Catalina's because his conversion special launches the opponent and Catalina's does not, right? Catalina's doesn't launch the opponent and gives her a crouching confirm, right? So, like, Sandalphon's good, right? Again, I think if you can compare to Catalina like this, right, that means, like, you know, again, Sandalphon's resources mid-screen is good. It's not quite as good as Catalina's, right? So, the fact that he can compare to her in a lot of cases, I think that makes him a good character. But I think the idea that he, and okay, so where you can get into the discussion for sure is like, all right, base Sandalphon is, you know, like a moderately worse version of Catalina, but Sandalphon has all of these, right? And Catalina does not have these, and that's a very fair argument, right? But again, these I would say. It more so, these are situational. Good, right? Good when they come up, but situational. And they do always come with the downside as well of the 11% extra damage and the 25% extra damage here, right? So, like, while I'll certainly, like, I count these in Sandalphon's favor, right? It's the reason that I think I think Sandalphon is the 3rd best Shoto? I think so, right? I think it's... Honestly, I could even argue. I think it's probably Catalina. Oh no, Belial. Yeah, probably Catalina, Belial, Beatrix, and then Sandalphon. Right? I think Sandalphon or Percy. Percy's probably better than Sandalphon. I forgot about him. But like, you know, I think Sandalphon is better than Gran. I think Sandalphon is better than Siegfried. Right? I think Sandalphon is good. I think Sandalphon is a good ass character. But like, it's hard to compete with this lady, man. It really is. It's just difficult. It's just difficult to fuck with her. Right? We know the best Shoto is obviously Nier. I'm moving on. I can't do this shit anymore. The only thing I'd say would need buffing is it really doesn't need the extra damage penalty outside of air, which will only be at 10%, not 20. I disagree entirely, Midnight. I think he's very good, right? I don't think Sandalphon is better than Gran and Siegfried, but I think he's really good. I think Gran and Siegfried are also really good, by the way. I think Sandalphon is exceptional, right? I think Sandalphon is an exceptionally strong character. Like, Sandalphon's not top tier. I've settled on that. But, like, I really was considering it when he first came out. Right? I think Sandalphon is an exceptionally good character. It's not, and I'm not saying that to be like, well, Gran and Siegfried aren't even that good. I think Sandy is great. You know what I mean? I think he's really, really strong. But, like, I just don't know about him better than Cat, right? Like, half the reason that I think he's as good as he is that he compares to her negatively slightly, only slightly, in some ways, right? Yeah, his damage is lower outside of fire, too. Someone did mention that earlier, right? Like he's not really doing that, right? I just don't want Sandy to stay as he is, TBH. Now that's a valid criticism. Again, if you want Sandy to be designed differently because you think he'd be more fun, like I think it's very possible that like if you made Light Fawn worse, right? Base no Fawn, if you made him worse but made the elements less risky and made the elements better, I could very much see how that could be and say like it ends up at roughly the same power level of character, right? I could very much see how that would be a more fun character to play. I really like playing Sandy as he is. It was one of the more fun master runs that we had. But I can totally see that. Why do you think he should have the damage penalty on the elements? I think the elements are really good, man. I think fire, like with fire, he has incredibly good mid-screen. I think water gives him like some like seriously like broken set play shit that they like I think like the stuff he can do in water is a worse version, to be fair. But it's like the shit that they removed off of Belial before they were even in the business of nerfing Belial, right? I mean, air just makes him, air just makes him Seox. They just get like, it gives him the Seox move speed. It gives him an incredibly good anti-zoning and zoning fireball, right? The elements and earth, I mean, the plus on block on the light earth fireball, right? Gives him, like, again, his corner pressure and his ability to convert off of shit. And the way it works with, like, certain matchups, it's fireball that can't be rolled. I think the elements are incredibly strong, right? So, and again, even if the thing is, too, that remember, even as situational as they are, Sandy gets to pick when he uses the elements. If you're playing Sandalphon, like, correctly, right? He uses the elements in their best situation, right? He gets to just be like, aha, this is the perfect scenario for Earth. I'm fighting, like, Beatrix or something like that. This is the perfect scenario for Earth. We use Earth now, right? And it's like, well, water, fire, and air aren't even that useful in this matchup. It doesn't matter. It's a choice. And base Sandalphon's very solid. So I think if you make the elements... Like, the elements are, as they are, good. Now, I think they could be a little... They could be a little anti-fun, right? You can argue me that Sandy's better than Siegfried. I still don't think he's better than Gran. That's weird. I think Siegfried's better than Gran, personally. I don't think it's huge, but I think Siegfried's probably better than Gran. I would argue. So that's an interesting take to me. But yeah, like I think if you like the elements don't need buffing. Now you might want to. I don't think they will. You might want to redesign them if you want them to be like a bigger part of his kit and less situational. But I think it's already very good, right? Also, don't forget seal install. Oh, I did. Okay. Thank you, Ophidian. I got too distracted with us. Thanks for the 500 bits earlier, by the way. I got too distracted with... okay, wait. There you go. This is good. We'll get a full conversion here. Because the seal dashes give us bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. 2M. Oh, you link 2M there. You can, man. You can do it. Oh, didn't quite air stall. High up enough on the seal dash. Heartbreaking news. Oh, I tried to jump up and seal dash, and I just got 2U there. We're doing install, that's right. He sure does forget to go install, that's right. Spice up request? Yeah. Ophidian gave me the 500 bits for the next 2 sets. We're doing that kind of shit.
This person
Ooh, and a year as well. Thank you for the prime, Ophidian. Much appreciated. Enjoy your brick wall. Bonk. Gotta save my meter for install. I fuck with install. Yeah, dude, this, it's not quite Catalina 2M. Like, I'm gonna shut up about Catalina, okay. But that far H is really nice in those post-throw tech scenarios, man. Against motherfuckers who don't have a 7-frame medium that'll reach, it just auto-wins that situation, right? He really does. It's like, what, your 8-frame medium is gonna try and fuck with my 8-frame 6-6H attack level? Far H? Really? Are you sure? Okay. It's gonna be a fun request with Seox. Aura farm it? I'll gladly aura farm. Bonk. Good thing Grim has like a good install. But yeah, Midnight, I think Sandalphon as he is very good, and he'd be even better if you buff the elements to a point that maybe he shouldn't be. Dude Abides, I believe is the name there. Sorry if I'm reading that wrong, but thanks so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Nice to meet you. Oh, hope you had a good stream. Playing a little bit of Grimnir right now. Getting this fella to master and realizing really just how much of the everything that they gave him. Because they really did give him everything. Oh, I thought I was at 100. I was at 99 meter. Couldn't do install yet. Oh, it's minus, isn't it? Yeah. New to Granblue, this game is really fun as a former SF player. Oh, well, welcome. We here. That's Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising Industries. Welcome you. I love this game a lot. This is my favorite fighting game currently. So glad to hear that you're having a good time with it. Wait. Oh, I'm getting comboed, yeah, because I was aerial when I got DP'd. She combos off the DP with clock. if it hits airborne. Pretty nice for her. Gets grabbed. Okay. No, ma'am. Oh, I could have converted that if I was good. Instead, I'm bad. Oh, oh. Oh, please. Okay, it reached. Definitely enjoying it more than SF6. I like SF6 a lot. I played a bunch of SF6 as well, but I do prefer it for sure. Also, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome, Raiders, indeed. How's it going today, fellas? It's good. We're Gromniring. Yeah, we still gotta use install every round. Don't forgore. No, man. Well, the 6-frame 2M. It basically just gives him a really nice 2L. I heard someone describe that way for Abel as well, and I like that way of like talking about it, right? Grimnir does just basically have a very, very good 2L. In the form of that 2M, right? Because it is light attack level, and it's 6 frames, so it really is just a 2L, basically. In everything except range, in which it's quite exceptional. Oh! That is the one thing, that first far H hit is not huge, right? Still, though. Very, very nice that it is the way that it is. Oh, I didn't use install! Okay, I'll give him a free round. I forgot. I agree, Sandy's definitely strong. This has been his base buttons I found annoying more so than his elements. I think the elements basically exist to provide have a round, I guess, because I fucked up. Have a full, I'm just gonna mash into you this whole round. Yeah. I got a 6xm over and over. Come on, kill me. Kill me. Okay. Grimnir's too good. I can't even die on purpose with this guy. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Wait, am I dead? Damn. That fireball launching, man. They really hit this character. Okay, okay. But yeah, I think that the elements provide situational value, but very strong situational value to Sandalphon. And you know, if you made the value less situational by making them so there's no, like, the only reason there's any situationality to them at all, basically, besides the fact that you have to spend time going into them, is the damage penalty. So if you remove the damage penalty for 3 of them and make it, like, significantly smaller for wins, then I think you turn what becomes, you know, you turn extremely strong situational value into extremely strong all-the-time value, which buffs the character significantly in a way that I don't think he necessarily needs, basically, right? Okay, install. I didn't forget this time. Amazing. Guy Bulge, Dice Sequence. Yup. Little frame trap seal dash. I mean, they tried to brave counter, but it still works. Broken ass Gromnir. Beep, 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 beep. Take this. I forgot we were talking about these two. This is just really nice, too. I mean, they gave her this in 1.5. Right? I definitely underplayed this when it came out, right? I was like, whatever, her mid-screen stuff. This is really nice resources mid-screen, right? Be able to get this. Now, granted, again, I think it's mostly off auto combo. I don't think if she gets like this, she's not really getting anything. That's still decent though, right? Considering how good her metered conversions are. This was pre 1.5. Oh, that was 1.3. Sorry, yes. 1.3. Grim holds the greed they talk about in the Bible, for real. People call him Gromnir because it's funny. I guess I fall into the camp of thinking they should work differently then. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Since it's so easy to switch between them, I think it'd be cool to make him somewhat of a stance switch character. Doesn't she get far H off of mid-screen Fireball? Honestly, she fucking might. She might very well. Okay, we still have to do install once per round here. Let me not forget that part.
I see thy mind.
Oh! Yeah, fair. Oh, it actually caught my 2L, but no conversion. Heartbreaking. Bon. Alright. This is... it doesn't give you... oh, installs don't give you a brave point back on the super flash? That feels wrong. Wait, really? Did I miss that? Oh, I didn't mean to roll. I meant to switch from block to guard, and I got haha funnies. Yeah, Orchid is a combo tool. But they nerfed it as a combo tool, right? Orchid hasn't really been a pressure tool since like a month into the game's launch, if you had a 7-frame low. Which is most of the cast. Oh, best button in the game. Spotted. No install ever gives you a BP back. That'd be a nice buff for them, honestly. I would fuck with that as a buff idea for them, honestly. Like, just universally make it so that the install super flash gives a brave point back. That'd be a pretty big buff for them, I think. To the moon. Grimnir is a shitcoin enjoyer. Oh, yeah, that's not what I thought she was doing. Is you and Pyramid at install? No. Well, technically, but no, not in the traditional sense. Another buff to Uno, how based? Gotta steal the BP from the opponents? No, no. It's not, even when, like, regular supers, if they don't hit the full cinematic, they won't take the Brave Point from the opponent, but they will still give you the Brave Point back. Very, you can go try that right now on supers that don't have a full cinematic hit. So I think it's the super flash that gives you the Brave Point. So I think actually that's a really nice idea to buff installs kind of across the board, because they're not very good across the board. Oh, I really should be 2Hing that. Honestly, I'm just not used to Anila's using the hop very much at all. Also, I guess I'm just not used to Anila's being this aggressive in general. So Anila is very aggro, which is not how I would expect her to want to play this matchup. Alright, yeah, you only get a limited amount of the loops there. Uno install's quite good, that's true. Uno install's quite good. I mean, Grimnir's isn't bad necessarily, since Grimnir's U skills are so good, why are you using his install ever, right?
I see thy mark.
Sure.
I see that.
Oh, 6-6H. Okay. Oh, really? I was too late on my 2H there, tough. Seahawks install? Yeah. Should have spot dodged that. My bad. There's my shit getting crushed. Install. Losing bar also means no reversal for Grimnir, so it's bad? Yeah. I guess I'm saying, like, the effect isn't that bad. But, you know. Just because seal dashes are so good that being like, hello, have all the seal dashes is pretty good, right? Alright, we're free of install hell. I can use my good U skills again. Does she get, like... Or far M is bigger than her far H, so she's not... Yeah. So it is, again, it's mostly off of these, like, close-up hits that she gets anything here, but... That's still nice to get off the... Yeah, she does get far H off that. Yeah. If she gets an auto combo, that's very nice, sir. 07s, indeed. It's not like the world's greatest mid-screen extending thing, but it's still very nice considering that, you know, she can also just do, like, this, right? Why does her triple combo go so far? What is that different? Right. Wait, are you right? Am I crazy? That seems abnormal. Wait, are you? I've never thought about this. Are you correct? No, let's get Sandy on the other. I'll use the visual cue here. No, it's the same, right? It's the same. Right? Like he ends up there. It is the same, right? I don't think there's... I'm pretty sure all auto combos seem same. Okay. I'm pretty sure all auto combos are universal. Oh, hell no. I think it's... Kalina pushes Sandy out more. Wait, actually? It is a little farther? It looks farther? Oh, what? I think all second hit auto combos move you forward. It definitely looks farther. Oh. Why, man? Why? Why does she need that? Really? Why does she have that, man? She doesn't need that. Bonk. I'm sorry, but her ass does not need that. I didn't mean to. I meant to do the... Ow. Cool. I meant to do that one guy. That man. Talk to that pirate. Oh, little early. No shimmying. Oh, no throw. Oh, I didn't punish that. Oh, I didn't punish that either. That's tough. Pretty sure range is different between autos. Like mentally, I think of Versuges as being huge. If read off the UI for space, oh, I should have done that. I was trying to look at the backgrounds. That's significantly less efficient or accurate, probably. I tried to backdash and then far H. I didn't quite have that time. He was chasing me down. Oh, I thought he was gonna shimmy. He did not. Come on! Yeah, love me that far H. Never gonna catch me complaining. If I hadn't done a cross-up button, I was probably safe there. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. This wall bounces. Yep. That's not what I meant to do, but it's what I did. Oh, he's in throw range. You know what? I thought he was neither in throw range nor anthem range, and I was wrong. Characters with multi-hit normal start their auto combo also push insanely far away. Really? I didn't realize any. I didn't realize there was different ranges in carry between auto combos. What's happening again, man? Every time I fight this Bubs, it goes to the shit. Oh, okay, we're not fully in the shit yet, I guess. This Bubs is fun to fight too. He's good. That's why this is a little annoying. Whoa, I tried to backdash. He woke up. Oh, okay. Perish. Okay, perish again. I tried to meaty him. What? I tried to 6XL. Where'd it go? Oh boy, I thought I confirmed that 2L into that. I definitely did not. Again, if I think it's Anthem, I should backdash. How many times has Bubs made me say that? Definitely have moments on Matera where close age pushes too far for the second hit of auto combo? How odd. Look at the midpoint between the characters compared to the timer. Good idea. Oh! I thought that backdash was gonna make it whiff. Oh! Okay, so he's an Akiway Tekker, for sure. I could have still rolled that and killed him. LeBron! What did he say? Oh, also, I was too late on my 2H there. Heartbreaking. One of the rare moments where the lack of cross-up hitbox on Grim 2H actually matters. He's a big fan of Space Jam. Excuse me. Come on and slam. That's an interesting keep away tool. Yeah, trying to backdash away from that 6XL. Has not been effective. Yeah, there you go. This Bubs does love his Akiway tech, certainly. Oh, couldn't quite 2H that out in time. That doesn't link! Okay, he's not dead, which is horrible news, really. Oh my! Next up, LeBron with Michael Jordan. There are people alive who will probably like attempt to make an attempt on your life for making that mistake. So be careful. Perish. Ramirez. There I say. Oh, I didn't have. There you go. Let's not fuck up that convergent place. That's not far H. That's close H. You know what? I wouldn't have thought. Woo! Come. Guy who loves cum. I didn't mean to do that. M tornado. You thought that's okay? I don't know how my hands got that. Oh, he definitely meant to 2H me, and he definitely should have. Okay, yeah. If I think it's if I think it's Anthem, just backdash. Significantly. Oh, he was dead there, man. Significantly more reliable. Oh, speaking of Anthem, I'm dead. Good games. Started to figure out that Bubs' defense a little bit, but didn't quite get there in time. I never enjoyed watching basketball. They score too much for what I enjoy in a sport. You must be a huge soccer fan, then. Is my guess. You a big football/soccer guy? Well, baseball and soccer, yep. Low score games. I love basketball. They score so much. This is why the human experience is beautiful, man. Everyone can just like what they like, and it's like chill or whatever. I can't quite do that. Big blue lock soccer guy, I'm sorry for your loss. I heard they did you dirty as fuck. I'm neutral on basketball, they score so much. There you go, man, we've hit the full spectrum of the human experience. Why keep saying experiments? I'm trying to say experience, but I'm mixing experience with experiments? The human experience. They should give LeBron 6XL next season. He's already got it, man. That's why he's so good. Oh, hello, Bubs. Blue Lock Season 2 did drop off until the final 3 Fs. Oh! In trading at the moment, I feel like UL's auto combo is notably shorter than anyone else I'm messing with. Damn. More reason to not like UL. That's unfortunate. Got crushed. That's do be happening. Now don't link. That's punishable, but luckily he has yet to punish me for it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Spot dodge is GBH? Why do all Bubs players love to spot dodge so much, man? Surprised that actually didn't hit him. Okay. Tried to backdash away from Anthem. Didn't quite work out. Ow, that's tough. You dead? No, you're not. Horrible news. Oh, I tried to spot. What do you mean? Spot dodge. Oh, Jesus. I think I messed it up in the heat of the moment. PNG log. Did it get better? Apparently it got better. Is this true? Grok? Pretend you're not racist. Is this true? Yeah. That's the one thing that this Bubs is super big on their delay tech. And we can definitely try and kill them for it. Not the best time to reset into seals, I suppose. Not reacting to that karma ever, I fear. We're doing a build your own right now, don't mind me. Oh, he's alive? That's horrible news, man. Oh, okay, okay. I heard Bubs' Scooby-Doo laugh. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's interesting. Would Grimnir eat Subway? I think Grimnir is smart enough to recognize that that shit is dog ass. Just wake up Max, straight up. What a man, what a man, what a motherfucking man. Tried to backdash on my minus frames and was immediately punished for it. Yowzers! I'm the type of guy to unironically say yowzers. Never mind, he would eat it so well. Oh, I tried to JH that. No such luck! I extended my hurt box into the Raging Strike. This is horrible news. Ow, ow. How's he keep doing it, man? How's he keep baiting me out? Oh, nice. I tested him out. He had it. Realzebub wants a ruby rack. Where are you going? Oh, really? Where are you going? So it was okay in the $5 footlong era. I mean, that's like one of my buddies. I went to a Subway with a friend of mine like a couple of years ago, and he asked me. He's like, "Are the footlongs still $5?" I was like, "Man, that was literally a decade ago. Back then, you know." At a certain point, the footlongs, they're just not $5 anymore, man. You can't keep talking about the $5. At least in Canada, that shit was like literally a decade ago. That's not what I meant to do, but it's fine. I don't like this, man. No safe jabbing a lot. Inflation? I think the $5 footlong stuff was also like, it was happening at a loss even before the inflation hit, man. They just like realized they couldn't keep that shit up. So like, even like back before the inflation, that was already not like the price they could sell the footlongs at. And then inflation hit, you know? I've been shimmied. Google foot inflation to find out more, exactly. I still am yet to call this Bubs out on the pattern of shimmying that he likes engaging in on his offense. Definitely have like better conversions than that, I have to imagine, but it's fine. Oh, he's calling me out on my shimmies though. Yep. Yep. The $5 footlong is really bad on sales. Subway's business strategy is fascinating in how bad it is. That's funny. Was it losing them more money even when it wasn't losing the money even when it was 5? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying too. Like they could never afford that. And then the inflation hit. Well. DP, sure. Got tripped, no? Oh man, I'm surprised how often that far H beats out my attempts to be a funny guy. Got thrown and urged. Wings. Bubs when asked what his favorite food is. Wings. I eat these. Please tell me you're hitting a button here, brother. Oh, got his ass. Google Grimnir inflation for more info. Their business strat was to really make as many subways as possible. Cannibalism be damned. Yeah, they have a shit ton of stores. I know that much.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Oh, that actually linked. Let's go. The 6XL was meaty enough. Bonk bonk. Oh, there's a rage. That's heartbreaking news. What? The amount of times I've tried to 6XL this Bubs and just like completely whiffed on my shit. That wasn't a punish? That's horrible news, man. Bonk. Guy does not seem to know that Grimnir's seal dashes are minus, which I will take gladly. Yep. Also really big in Korea, I think. They've done a lot of K-drama prog placements. Subway. Wonder who's to distance themselves from Jared since it was happening around the time he was a spokesperson? Maybe. That was a whole thing that happened. I forgot about that. Until you mentioned it again just now. What a... Did not mean to do that. Definitely meant to do 2-1-4 you. But it's fine. We still get extensions. So it's all good, baby. It's all gravy, actually. The game is afoot. Look up Grimnir foot for more info. Oh, it actually reached. Thank Christ. Look up Grimnir foot to find out more. I guess the first time we beat them at Bubs. That's nice. Definitely took a long time, but you know. Learned some of their offensive, defensive habits, stuff like that. Started paying a lot more dividends. Okay, wait, so I'm losing my mind. So she pushes him to about... His head is like almost directly underneath that 62% meter line. Like the half, the line in half the bar, right? If I then get him to side swap in here. Oh, she does? She's closer, yeah. Interesting. His head is kind of right. It's like a third of the way into where the black bar is. Oh wow, yeah. Catalina herself is further, and Sandalphon is further. Up plus reset changes sides. Gotcha. Yeah, that is really weird. It's like, it's not like it's twice as far or anything, but she pushes him notably further. Who would have thought? I mean, why not, right? I guess Cat has everything. Who's surprised? Me gusta Galleon. What a honestly, what a based individual. What a smart man. I think I love this guy. Hear me out, she needs it. She needs a lot of things, apparently, because she's got a lot of stuff. Just like this Grimnir fella also. He must need a lot, I assume. That's my only conclusion. Because he sure has a lot. So he must be a very needy boy. Biblical greed on what he told the devs he needs. And for some reason they believed him. That was almost a bomba. Give up thy ghost. Oh, okay, at least we dodged the rock. Hello, Galleon 5H. Hello, Galleon 5H. Finally, a weapon to rival Metal Gear. Oh, God. I didn't say surpass, because it doesn't. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That's maybe maybe I shouldn't even be doing that, but even if I'm going to approach Galleon, there are better ways to do it than that, for sure. You see, give up thy goat? Give up thy ghost, I believe, but also I'm not even sure which one of those lines is stupider. Oh my god, I'm actually getting soloed by Galleon 4H. Whoa! That was a punish. Rare footage of Galleon 5H, the invincibility on Galleon 5H actually doing something. Do you spot dodge that, or can you roll it? What do you do with that Galleon move? I know you can also mash, but like, perhaps a safer option. Oh my! He said, take everything Anila has, give it to me. That Siegfried guy is cool. He keeps the record. That Siegfried guy, he got some stuff. Oh, I didn't even see that she was doing that, honestly. A little locked out. Perish. I can't escape Metal Gear memes, apparently. Nano machine, son. Type shit. Type shit. Bon. Give up thy goats. Doctor. Remove my goat inhibitors. Doctor. Hey Bricks, my first time watching the stream of Vera and Lewayne player. I just wanted to say that I love your videos. They've helped me out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tifu, the great. But also, Vera Lewayne. I guess, you know, I guess I could see it. Two people that are obsessed with Catalina in many ways. That's the main through line. You can probably spot there. But. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, Doctor. Exactly. Doctor. But thanks, man. I'm glad you like the videos. Glad to have you in the stream, too. You should dive kick at me. So spot dodge doesn't seem like the way. I guess, do you just mash on reaction? That could be real, too. I could see that. Oh! Bad trade. Very bad trade. You're not too bad yourself. Smiley face. Oh, that didn't get hit by the projectile. I had to do the upward tornado, I guess. Oh, doesn't wink. That's horrible news. Oh, Galleon 5H. That's my bad, bestie. I should not have dared challenge your power at that range. That's certainly on me. You take this. How shallow. There's. Oh, Galleon 5H! Make it stop, man. It never ends. I didn't crouch that? I did. I crouched it. I crouched it. I didn't crouch it, but I thought I did. I must have hit back or something. I must have like hit back instead of down back. Wait, I wanted to lab something out. With Galleon just doing. Galleon is most definitely next. I mean, we already got her. She been done since she came out. This right here, yeah, that. She does like something like that. Spot dodge, yeah. So spot dodge, you're not that plus if you spot dodge, huh? I guess you really do just mash on it, I guess, huh? If you see her do it, you just mash. Can you jump it? Hold up. Yeah, but it's not really a good. Yeah, I mean, you could roll for a side swap, maybe. I mean, if you're, you know, if she's this close, you can get a close L punish, but it seems like the smashing is the answer. Should have known that already, probably, but you'd be surprised how often I get caught by that 2-3-6-M. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Thunder! Bonk. Yeah, all of Grimnir's voice lines are just inherently silly, man. Oh, what do we got? We got leave the earth. Yeah, leave the earth. That's really the only thing. He says good night, my meat. Like that's like priced in. That's built in, man. Oh, I'm AFK. Bro, he has the misheard voice lines are just the real voice lines. That? Oh, then we JH, right? Yeah. It's to go like bonk, bonk, bonk. No. This. Excuse me? This, that, this, up, JH, yeah, or something like that. You could probably do a couple. Disclose thyself. Grimnir is an immigration officer. Unbased? I thought he was my goat.
Here begins Fate's episode.
I like his theme. Hey, I like his theme, kind of. Well enough, you know? Holy shit, it's a Twitch streamer? Can you believe? The tomb gapes? That's true. Does he actually say that, though? Or is that like, what does he actually say in the line? Oh. 2M. Not quite big enough. Yepper, it's true. I also have a low far out. That's better than yours. I guess we just zone the shit out of you, well, right? That's what we do in this matchup. Until we have like a good hit to. Oh, yeah, that's the thing with Grim Far H. Certainly. Ow. I don't know why I tried to backdash on Wake Up there. I just didn't respect that she could run her own offense. Can't block. No blocking. Megamind. Extremely Megamind face. Oh! Preemptive Brave counter. And they delayed it and got my ass.
on a dim day.
I think that's what he says. It's the character that wins if you don't know the matchup. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Hawk Tua? No Hawk Tua? Said you okay there instead? Like some sort of lame person?
We burst the cloud thunder.
Alright, it's the stationary tornado. Yeah, yeah. On counter hits. It's stationary guy.
Wounded by one. Look up. Like the
Bonk, bonk, bonk. God, we love this throw bait, don't we? Bonk. Bonk.
Stricken by beauty.
That's really funny. The smell! Yeah, I mean, no, there's no, what's that smell in your house? Is that the smell? The smell! ULK there? So true, actually. Oh, I tried to 6-6H. Alright. My bad. You're man! You're man! I do fuck with that as well. You're man! I don't know why she sounds so bloodthirsty for it, but I suppose I am hers. Hers. Nope. This is what we practiced for. That doesn't combo. I meant to do the seal dash, not JU right there, but country girls will kill other country girls? This seems like needless violence, but I suppose so. English, you'll goaded. You're man. You're man. Sounds a little gremlin-y, but that's kind of the point, is it not?
Damn. Fly. Support. Go, Martin. Support.
You're man. Oh.
We burst.
Oh, I had to do it Wait, you can make it stationary mid-air? That's cheating, right? You can't do that? We all agree he shouldn't be able to do that?
I see thy mark. How shallow. Damn.
I've been brave counter bait. Bonk. Bonk. Maybe I could have killed her there. I think I probably could have. Country girl on country girl violence? I guess this is what country girls making do means sometimes. Sometimes to make do, a country girl must covet thy neighbor. Just a little bit. Okay. Leave the earth. You're man. Okay, that's fine. Something about a Haitian cookout? What did she say? That was supposed to be down seal dash. I didn't do D-pad like a buffoon. And I was immediately punished. There you go. D-pad to go. That's actually totally fair. Nice DP save jab nerd. You mistimed it. Grimnir has that problem where it feels like his combos should have ended 3 years ago. A little bit. A little bit. It's because, I mean, with the seals up, he can extend them for a long-ass time. There's also just a lot of animation going on a lot of the time, too, you know? Like 2 hits there, you know. He be cleaving the earth. He be leaving the earth. God forbid you are caught in the corner with him. I just break my controller at that point. Reasonable crash out. Reasonable crash out, for sure. How far does his auto combo go? We should check this. Maybe Sandalphon is just ass. Does Sandy's auto combo go further than Grim's? I wonder. Oh, Samuel. Okay. Hello then. Hello again. Hello again. How are you on this fine evening? Look, I can't talk to. I got a lot of sleep today, but how dare you attack Gallia? You gotta slap the meat, brother. Ooh. Okay, with these wake up DPs, they don't bother me. The cold never bothered me anyway. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sometimes you just guess right. We fuck with those times. I definitely should have far H'd. Yeah, again, Grim. I mean, she can 2M. That's the one thing, is UL does have a 7-frame button. Grim far H is like really good at bullying people who don't have that in those throw tech situations. But I'm trying to super. Oh, this will work. Right? This will beat Gurren, surely. Okay, okay.
Sweet.
You see how crushed there, by the way? SSBAs do have a clash level. It's just incredibly high. Galleon carried you to victory to master rank. This is how you thank her. You Grim players are as cold as a corpse prepped for necromancy. What characters do you think match into Grim the best? I've been told that Bubs is like maybe his worst matchup. I can see that just because I think Bubs Bub's like, you know, when in doubt, Beelzebub probably gives if a character does not have a lot of trouble with a lot of other characters, Beelzebub is probably a good choice just because he, you know, he's like the most all-round character, you know. So you can probably find somewhere he can play, like some kind of game plan he can run that you're not going to be like the biggest fan of, like prematurely stationary my tornado. Extremely embarrassing for any Grimnir players. Shrinkage, it was cold outside, etc. It happens. Nothing to be ashamed of, but society will tell you you should be. You're mine! Bonk. Bonk. You're mine!
Hey, bet you could use my win for awesome.
The smell! Exactly. Seriously, congrats on almost getting Master with Grim. Yeah, I think we should be done soonish here, and we can start playing some Seahawks, I believe, is next. I thought you would backdash away. Actually, it's even on block, right? Or that was medium Fox Flame, actually. That actually was plus. Cool. Unfortunate whiff on the meaty there. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This, that. Sure. Didn't mean for the side swap, but it's okay. We'll take your brave point anyway. See, that's gonna go so fast. For the climb, I mean, though also in general. He's a fast guy. He's fast everywhere. Oh, I live these. Good delay on the... Oh. I wonder if they... I guess Ualdo probably doesn't have the horses to kill me there, and then I'm thinking about it. Oh, there's that stop sign. Oh. Oh, dude. Honestly, I gotta suck my own dick for a sec. Surviving on chip like that? Did not go to round 3 for the Rose Queen cameo. I'm sorry, Midnight. I gotta glaze myself a little bit. That was some damn good survival on chip. I'm not gonna fuck with you. DP? Nope. There it is. You watch it. Oh, good whiff punish. Bonk. Ishin. You well, friends with the Sword Saint? Who's under my bed? Get along with the voices, etc., etc. Holy shit, why can he confirm that from so far away, man? That doesn't feel like he should be allowed to do that. Sort of my main feeling on the matter is that it feels like cheating. Blaze those blue balls. So true. Do you still host tournaments? Not really anymore. Speaking of Rose Queen, Rosetta will be a sweet character in this. Those side games tend to leave the original crew in the dust these days. Yeah, I mean, they're in Relink, you know? You can always fuck with Relink. The problem is, like, so many, like, you know, Eugen is just, to my understanding, at least from, you know, playing Relink, isn't Eugen, for example, like, his whole thing is just, he's Eustace? Like, he would almost be Eustace's exact playstyle, like, just based on, he, like, throws grenades and shoots a gun. Maybe that's reductive of me, perhaps I'm you know, but Grimnir can't look as cool as he does and then make those Tom and Jerry noises. What do you mean? Yeah. That's the whole thing, man. He's a walking contradiction. He looks cool in many ways. He wants to look cool in even more ways, but he's also a complete fucking dork. He does shoot gun. Main difference is characterization. It's not just that he shoots gun, right? It's he shoots gun and throws grenades. To my understanding, like, they literally have the same fighting style. Please, 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 please. I need my wife in the game. She has so much potential. So true. Charge inputs don't exist in this game anymore. You can change the charges to quarter circles. Yeah. They still exist, but if you want, you can turn... I think it's only back charge, though, right? Back forward? You can't... Like, down up charge is still down up charge. You can't do, like, quarter circle forward or something for that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. This. 1, 2, that. Yeah, man. Dude, she's dead. What a Grimnir-ass round, for real. Oh, not really, because I fucked up. She was dead. I should have just done, the other launcher, I guess. I got pushed out a little too far by the seals. Wait, suddenly, this shit's losable. Never mind. You're man. He'd be first in line at an anime con? No, that's too base for. I mean, he probably would, but like, that's the base parts of it. That's the base parts of it. Oh wow, that was tough with that whiff like that. Razzle dazzle. I tried to do the forward one for the wall bounce. Oops. Actually, didn't mean to get the the upward one there. I'll just punish. Oh, they're doing the medium one, right? Yeah. Got my backdash caught. Horrendous news. You're dead, I believe. Yep. Back charge inputs feel so bad in this game. Well, see, that's the good news. Those are quarter circle forward. Now we're back or whatever. What is it for Charlotta? Like her Honda headbutt is back charge, right? I don't know what the simple input or the the non-charge input for it is. I don't know why. I've just been very good at guessing when this UL is gonna overhead. It's only happened twice, but it's funny that it's happened twice. Bearish. Ready for a spanking. You're mine. Whoa. I really extended my fucking hurt box there, huh?
Very good odds that this person is incredibly...
I meant to super on my minus frames and I got Raging Strike somehow. Not like this, man. And Durder, thank you for the 11 months, man. Thank you. The Grimnir journey continues, indeed. Weird question, is there any place in Canada that has an accent similar to the U.S.'s southern accent? Do you mean like that it sounds the same? Or just like a similar idea of like people in more rural areas speaking differently from the population en masse? Because exactly the same as the U.S. southern accent? Like maybe a little bit, but like certainly there's Alberta? Albertans don't sound like Texans though, you know what I mean? Like certainly there's like even like rural Ontario, stuff like that, like there's certainly like a more, like a sort of more, like that's what I would consider the Canadian accent, you know? Like it's much more exaggerated versions of all the stereotypes, like a boot and shit like that, right? Just going out for a fucking rip, are you about hacking a dart with the bodies? You know, it's like shit like, but that's like, it doesn't sound like a guy from Texas or something in the States. You know? Not exactly the same, but very seemingly country bumpkin. I see. Then yeah, I mean, not even Alberta, like even like rural Ontario, right? You got lots of that, right? There's a lot of rural areas everywhere in Canada, and they all kind of, the sliding French scale as you slowly move east in Canada, not really at all, right? It's just as soon as you, it sounded more Irish to me, you'd be surprised, right? I've met people who talk just fucking like that, man. I went to school with those people. Mississauga accent is best. Everything that comes out of the GTA, I fear, is hell. It's like the strange, like, it's not patois, it's not Jamaican, but like it's a bunch of like white and like Filipino kids who like really do want to be Jamaican, I suppose. I don't know. Country Bumpkin wouldn't fit you well. She's more Southern Belle. But yeah, you know, like Soul Bell Transatlantic in there or something. I don't know. Oh, this is Bubs again. Final boss? Alright, hold on. This Bubs is actually kind of spooky. How goes the grind break? Final boss Beelzebub right here, man. Why are you so mad? Holy shit. You all is a princess? True. Southern royalty? Oh, I thought I'd have to tap the glass a little harder to get the Bubs to match, but he has been very willing to challenge my offense, I suppose. So I shouldn't be too surprised. Oh my god! I can't believe that we beat that. Bonk. Bears? Whew. Bubs likes Ragdoll theme. Very cool. I do fuck with Bubs fucking with the Ragdoll theme for sure. Need to go to Canada one day. You all there have like the most enviably beautiful friggin' forest in North America, I swear. There's a lot of green here for sure. I thought I would make that whiff by backdashing so much. Guess who was incredibly wrong? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Carry him coast to coast real quick. That's unfortunate. My coast to coast carry. This became a side swap against my own favor. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Are you dead? No, you're not. I don't got it like that. I don't think Grimnir's got it like that. It's not just me either. Oh, I don't got anything to convert that into. I meant to backdash that. Oh, baby! Oh, this is a losable ass round, I tell you what. Okay, but he didn't save. He tried to save Jep, and you can't do that to the UDP. Not bad. Hey, that Bubs. We kind of we're figuring this Bubs out a little bit as we go. Doesn't the U.S. also have huge forests? Yeah, lots of beautiful greenery in the U.S. too, for sure. All like the North American countries are all very big, and a lot of them is just like forest and farmland, you know. Ow. There's certainly like, you know, a lot more people per square inch in the US than Canada. Canada has even more just like, you know, rural areas, farmland, stuff like that. And also obviously a lot more like forest that has remained forest. Considering Canada is bigger than the US and has 1/10 the population. But certainly they've both got lots of pretty stuff to look at. I live in Indiana, there's so much farmland here, so much corn! Rick finally on Grim, yeah, and we just got done too. That was definitely the wrong thing to do into that karma, but I timed it out well enough that it worked. Shouldn't have rolled either. I lived in Canada my entire life, and that stat is still so weird to me. I think we crossed 40 million a while ago. So I think we're you know, the whole time that I've been in Canada, it's been 30 million something. I think it's like 44 or something now, but you know, the US is closing on 400, if I remember correctly. Like 370 or some shit like that. So certainly still significantly larger population. Something about karma makes you want to spot dodge, even though it's incorrect. I think it's that the rest of Bubs' kit from like long range, you want to spot dodge it, you know? Like the correct answer is to spot dodge. Honestly, this is a really good just indication of how much better we've gotten at Grimnir. This Bubs was like unbeatable for us. Now granted, I did also like learn a lot of their patterns and stuff like that, but to perfect them to end the climb, that's some good shit, man. This Bubs was actually like the fucking gatekeeper earlier. Can't believe I missed the Grimmy climb. I guess I'll catch it on Umatu. Umatu. That's a really just a good marker of a little bit of increased comfortability on Grim. The Americans are beautiful, and there's still so much in the U.S. that's untouched. Oh, for sure. Canada got annexed. The U.S. would double its land. More than double. Canada is next to Seahawks. That's right. Canada is more like bigger than the U.S. Almost. What is it? It's like the U.S. is the U.S. like 8 million? 8 million square kilometers? Canada's like 11 million or something like that? Russia's 17 or something. So actually, you know, be halfway between like, or a little bit, almost halfway between like doubling and tripling actually. You're playing both characters that are just Lancelot but better right in a row. Already done with Peak. You know, it's not. I think this wasn't like our fastest climb by any means or anything like that. Gran is just gonna be like impossible to beat, I fear. I don't know who's gonna beat Gran. Like at this point, that Gran run was close to perfect. Who would you agree is a better character now that you play, Grimmy, Cat, or him? I could very much see it being Grimnir for sure. I could very much see it being Grim. I don't know what I think, but it's not like I mean I never thought it was like a crazy argument. I think it's like he's a very valid top one for sure. It's his fantasy. 2B probably, maybe. But yeah, I mean, Grim also is like, he's not the easiest character in the world to just pick up right away, just because like the seal dashing and stuff like that. Like he's playing a different game, which makes him very good, but it also means that he's a little bit weirder to just pick up and go, right? Like, I really was not using this, even like at the end of the run, I wasn't really using the seal dashing to its maximum potential, right? Grim's got way more wonky technical stuff, Cat just works. Right, yeah. They're both incredibly strong, though. Like, I mean, we can talk about Grim's strength level real quick, but I don't think, right, like, I don't think I've learned anything new. It's just that, well, I guess no, I have learned a couple things, like his anti-air conversions are even better than I thought they were, things like that, right? Like, by and large, we can talk about Grim, but he's really good, right? Yes, in his own, like, very sort of unique way, right? But he's really, like, the closest character comparison that I think used to exist to him would have been Zeta, before she got nerfed, where I would have said that, you know, like, Zeta's offense is probably a little weaker than Grimnir's, but, like, her defense is a little better, things like that. Yeah, right? Obviously, now he kind of really exists in his own little world, probably. But yeah, I mean, before we get started with Seahawks, we can talk about Grim a little bit here, though I don't know if there's really going to be any discussion to be had or anything like that. The character is just really good, right? You know, even like scratching the surface on some of the stuff that Seal Dashing can do, I obviously was not using it to anywhere near its max potential, not even like 10%, right? But just like kind of seeing just the amount of freedom that it gives him, and also like, you know, if you ever fought Grimnir in your life, it's something, right? But we kind of already talked about this at the start, but I don't think that anything has really changed. A couple of things about Grimnir are actually a little better than I thought they were, right? Well, I guess really only the one thing. Yeah, really only the one thing. His anti-air conversions are significantly stronger than I thought they were, right? I thought he had a bit of a finicky time anti-airing. That's very, like, his 2H I knew was very good. I didn't think his conversions off it were that good. We can talk about this first, I guess. Like, he just gets, like, if you don't get a counter hit close H, even from all the way up here, right, you can just do shit like really high up 2H, this, and it's air untechable all the way down, right? So even on non-counter hit 2H, he gets hella damage. Even on like non-counter hit 2H, as high up as his 2H goes, like stratosphere, right? Incredibly tall 2H. He still gets just a shit ton of damage if he has some meter to burn, right? And that's like exceptional. That's not good. That's pretty damn amazing, right? There's a lot of characters who are not going to be converting a 2H into 6k damage and all of this corner carry from that high up on non-counter hit, right? So, like, that's really, really good. On counter hits, obviously, he has good conversions, even better, like, meterless conversions on counter hits. But that's less special, for sure, right? You can do stuff like, wait, you have to delay the tornado a bit. You can do stuff like that, right? And then just meterlessly extend. No U skills involved. And if he wants to use U skills, he can do a similar amount of damage. But that's kind of the main, like, new thing. Can you do the off-camera mix-up? I've gotten hit by it, but never understood how it's done, where it's coming, so I'm meant to be prepared to guess and not just default to low block. We did it one time in the when we were training, basically. But yeah, he dashes up, like when he does the air seal set. If he then he dashes up twice, and then as he's landing, basically, he can choose to either land or he can choose. There's a lot of setups into it, but the one that I did, basically, he does this, and then he's like placed to the point that he dashes up twice like this, and then when he's landing, he chooses to seal dash into aerial or land into 2L, right? So, you know, he essentially at that. I mean, I don't even know if really people keep telling me it's supposed to be reactable. I think some setups might be more so. You might get more time to see if Grimnir is coming than others, right? But realistically, so if you're falling off the screen and Grim is falling with you, it's coming, right? Being able to use the same skill to convert counter hit and non-counter hit anti-airs. Yeah, so I mean, this is really this is not like the best thing about Grim by a long shot, right? But this is kind of the new piece of knowledge for me, right? Is just how good his anti-air conversions are. Big thing to keep in mind for it, overhead is a safe jump, low is a risk. 90% of the time it's going to be overhead first, at least. I didn't know that. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, I didn't think either of them were a safe jump. I'm not going to lie to you, but that makes sense. That makes it, yeah. But yeah, so that's that. But obviously, besides that, right, Grim, when we talked about it, right, Grim has, I mean, he's far M, I will say. It's certainly, like, it being 9 frames is something you do find yourself cursing quite a bit. But it's still, at least, it's big range, right? I think, weirdly, if I can describe it, right, if there's one thing about Grim that feels a little stinky, right? I've heard Grim players tell me a lot that his buttons aren't that good. I don't think I agree. However, one thing that I think does certainly stand out is he has sort of two very kind of unique mediums in that his far M is this like big, slow 9 frame thing, right? Which like in a vacuum, that's not horrible. I mean, it's got good range. I mean, obviously it's like, it's no Catalina button, but what is, right? But like, it's got good range to it and all of that. It's 9 frames, which like you could get away with more if you didn't have a small, fast 2M. You know what I mean? Like his 2M is a 6 frame 2M, which basically how this works is this ends up just being a very good 2L, right? It's small and it's incredibly fast for a 2M. 6 frames is special. Abel has a very similar thing. Abel has a slightly better version of this actually because his is a low. But his also knocks up, so you know, kind of depends. But even on regular hits, right? I believe even on regular hits, this will knock up. I could be wrong. Yeah, right. So like you know, these have light clash level as well, so any mediums will crush them. So again, those like these two buttons in a vacuum, it's not bad. Though the combination of them left me wanting for like a quick like good range medium poke. Of course, he has this, right? Certainly. This sort of, the reason it's not like that big of a deal is this sort of makes up for that because it's 8 frames. But again, this is like this first hit that's 8 frames. This is not quite the size of a far M, right? This is still like if we're talking about a far M, that's a pretty small far M to be whiffing from there, right? So like, it's not like a huge deal, but that is sort of one area on the screen that I found I wish Grim could do a little better, right? If you get like a long range kind of like, you know, like a crouching 6XL or like a slightly meaty 6XL or something like that. A lot of times where I'm like, you know, I don't really have a button that like goes into this, right? The 2M whiffs from these ranges and the far M is too slow kind of thing. So yeah, it's having those exact two combinations of buttons as mediums. They have weaknesses that don't cover each other up, you know? Like if he had this like big slow 9-frame far M and like a pretty nice like 7-frame long range poke medium, like a lot of characters do, you know, that'd be better. Or if this one was like fast and a little, you know, it was like faster and a little smaller, like 8 frames or 7 frames and a little smaller, but then this one was the regular 6-frame 2M, then, you know, that again, those are probably better combinations on those buttons. Yule has the exact same problem, not being able to reactively confirm your 6XL. Yule's 2M fits into this role a little better for sure, right? I don't know that I think UL. I'll say a lot of bad things about UL, but like in certain cases, UL's 2M will serve this purpose for her. Off like a slightly meaty 6XL like that, where it's +7, or off like a crouching 6XL, right? Where it's +7, right? Her 2M will do that job for her. So I don't think UL's problem more so is, you know, like UL's actually kind of the exact scenario I'm talking about with Grimnir, where her far M is just like 9-frame, slow, even slower than 9 frames sometimes, like hyper specialized kind of button, and then her 2M is sort of the all-purpose. Just like, I just need like a decent range like poke, right? Essentially, right? So her 2M is not. I would rather her 2M be bigger, certainly, but she's better off in that case than Grim is, right? The reason I talk about this is like that's kind of like the only thing that I've noticed on Grim that's like I don't really like, basically. His DP is also not great, right? The range on his DP is certainly pretty shitty, and it's very, very minus on block or on whiff, because he has this whole ass long animation. That's basically it. I think that's where we stop with weaknesses. I think so, right? Otherwise, I mean, the rest, like, his buttons are still very good. His dash buttons are good. I like his 6XM and how he can use it. This is maybe the best fireball in the game. Maybe not, but it's certainly in that discussion. I love this thing. It does so much goddamn everything. It's an anti-air converter. It's a zoning tool. He sets up fucking, like, mix in the corner with it with shit like this into this and lets him combo off the overhead or the throw or whatever, right? Like, again, it's just Rashid's tornado, man. It's just Rashid's, tornado, but like maybe even better, honestly, right? It's so flexible too, right? This one move, like this one special slot, does so much for him, right? Again, right, like combo tool, like that, you know, into corner conversion, or like even mid screen, right? You can do something like this, and oh, hold on, I'm ass. I promise I got this character to master a second ago. There you go. Right? You can do stuff like that. It's a combo tool. It's an anti-air converting tool. It's a mix-up setup tool. It's a zoning tool. This fireball is so versatile, right? This one special does like 4 or 5 different jobs. Great Desert Storm? No, not Great Desert Storm. More so like his actual like tornado fireball, right? It's not, certainly this is not as good as like Rashid level 2 or anything. But it's like mini Desert Storm. It's little guy Desert Storm, you know? So this fireball's amazing. This U fireball is also really good, right? This is more so for like, this really is just combo fodder. Realistically, this is combo fodder in his DP. Overall, this is probably his least impressive kind of special move. He can do some funny stuff with it for sure. Like it's a good combo tool, right? He can extend off it in a lot of different cases. I don't hate this special. This probably is just the least exceptional special that Grim's got. Little Desert Storm? Yeah, exactly. Probably the least exceptional special he's got, and it's just like pretty solid, right? He can still do some tricky stuff with it too if he's got the seals up, right? He can like cancel it into stuff, right? But like it's nothing insane, I don't think, right? A lot of times you'll do, you know, stuff like, no, not that. You'll do stuff like this, into like this guy to extend into seal dashes or something like that, right? So it's okay. It functions, right? The DP is not great. But like otherwise, I mean, it's still a good special. Seals, obviously, I mean, we could talk about seals, but like omnidirectional, so much freeform movement, best throw bait in the game, contender. I'm not sure, honestly. It really is. It really is pros and cons between this and like an Uno or an Armaya or something like that, right? Like where, and he can if he spends. I lean a little bit towards this maybe being the best throw bait in the game, just because of if he has multiple seals up, he can sort of mitigate. Well. He can sort of mitigate the one weakness this has compared to like an Uno or an Armaya flip. Because basically the pros and cons, right? They're all insane. But while this, you know, you can do it multiple times in a row, which you can't do with an EX special. It's minus on block, right? Grimnir's throw bait, if he just goes like bonk, is minus on block, right? However, if he wants, he can spend 3 sigils to do something like that. Oh, sorry, you have to be diagonal on, or horizontal on the last one, right? Like bonk, bonk. Oh, wait, I want to show this because I mean it's not super conceptually difficult, but I am really bad at Grimnir's seal dashes. I think you have to hold the button. Is that right? You just hold it. You hold that shit. There you go, like that, right? And then he's even on block. It's still not plus, but like it can be a good situation for him. So like if he uses 3 of those seals, then he can sort of mitigate his weakness. But this does also kind of mitigate the strength, because then you're only left with the 1, right? So like the idea that he can do it repeatedly, unlike Narmaya and Grimnir, or sorry, yeah, unlike Narmaya and Uno, right, gets mitigated a little bit too. But it's still flexible in that way. Whereas like, you know, there's no way for like Uno or Narmaya to trade, you know, their plus frames for the cooldown, right? Like, you know, make it safe but minus, but they can use it multiple times. So I kind of do, the more I think about it, I do kind of lean to this ever so slightly, I think, edging out Narm and Uno's throwbaits for the best throwbait in the game, right? But even then also, Grimnir, I mean, he can do, if he wants, he can have something like this as well, right? He didn't need the seals set up. Obviously, that's worse, because you need to spend 50. But like, you know, and it doesn't give him a combo or anything like that, but he has a lot of other ways to throw bait potentially too, right? So overall, this is the best throw bait character in the game, certainly. But like the specific, like his best throw bait might also be the best throw bait in the video game, right? This is the way that it works out. And that's like not even, like seals, obviously they also just make, they let him, you know, skip neutral in a lot of ways, let him evade his opponent if he wants to in a lot of ways, right? It's an incredibly strong universal mechanic. I think it's pretty clear, right? And there's so much depth that I'm sure I don't even know all the things he can do with it, right? Just the amount of options that he has with the fact that he can cancel anything at the seal dash, and the seal dash is go in 8 directions, they can go into each other, and he can do it grounded, he can do it mid-air, he can go back to back to back, you know, certain things, like, you know, like he can do a lot of air maneuverability shit with stuff like, you have to be near a seal, you have to be like going into a seal, right? Yeah. So like, the character just has an unlimited pool of options in the air, basically, which is very special, because usually characters, you know, can't really do shit like this in Grand Blue. And U-Seals obviously sets up some camera Oki and also just, you know, can be a combo extender sometimes, can be just a good way to get seals up mid-combo. Right? Very, very strong. And this, I mean, this is mostly combo fodder, except this is one of the best neutral skip U-Skills in the entire game. Mostly just because of how goddamn fast this thing is, hitting from full screen at 17 frames, and point blank it's like 11, right? This thing's incredibly quick. It lets him convert off of things that like no one else can, basically, right? What do you think about the 14k HP Pearlsel from yesterday after mastering him? We'll talk about that in a second, actually. 8-way dash fulfilling its destiny of being one of the strongest mechanics of yet another game. Yeah, turns out it's just really good to give someone this much freedom, right? It just lets him do, like, he's got infinite shit to lab. I'm sure Grimnirs are still coming up with new bullshit that you can do off of this. It's the reason the camera Oki works the way it does, basically. It's because of how freeform his aerial movement is. He's got, like, 3 different air OK specials, it feels like, I swear to God, if you count Seal Dash, right? You can do 3 different special moves in the air, which I'm pretty sure is top 1. I don't think anyone else has that many different options in the air. And the options can, like, vary as well. Like, if you combine them, you know, they get even cooler and shit like that. He's got this air stall as well, right? Ban Grim from training mode? Yeah, that would be a good nerf, actually. Never let the Grims lab again. They'll get too strong. They already have gotten too strong. Right? Yeah, I mean, it just leads to a very powerful character. I don't think we have to, what is Camera Oki? It's my first Grim stream. What's Camera Oki? I can't do it consistently. There are, like, more difficult setups for it. But have you ever seen the thing where, Grim launches you up, does this mid-air after he launches you, dashes up twice, and then when he's falling back down, he either, like, dashes in and overheads you or lands and lows you, right? That's what that is. If you're familiar. Oh, yeah, that's Camera Oki. Yeah. Because it's the only reason it works is because you can't see Grimnir until it's nearly too late, right? I think he knows it. I love it too. Yeah, so I mean, this character lost his fuzzy, which certainly matters, right? To my understanding, there were times where you would prefer using the fuzzy over the Camera Oki, right? And certain, like, the really good Camera Oki setups might be a little bit more situational or difficult or stuff like that, but, I mean, probably just, yeah, this is the best offense in the game, yes? Like, just overall, the strongest, scariest, most rewarding offense in the game. He gets incredibly high damage for how easy it is for Grim to find these hits as well when he's got seals up in the corner like this, which again is not a very difficult thing to do, right? Having the seals up is not a super hard prospect for Grim whatsoever. For how easy it is for him to get you in this situation, he gets so much reward. And for how easy it is to then find the hits once he's here, he does so much damage, right? And we talked about, I mean, in neutral, we did learn that, you know, if you hard read this, you can jump and punish him. But still, like, this fireball, again, I talked about how it does everything. It's a zoning tool, it's an anti-air tool, it's a combo tool. He can also hide behind it and set the seals up, right? If he so desires. He just sets, well, not you usually, but, you know, he sets the tornado up. A lot of characters will have a hard time dealing with that, or they're at least going to have to waste time dealing with that, throwing their own EX fireball or something. He sets the seals up, and then, you know, boom, we're in the win con, right? He's got the seals up in neutral, it makes him a lot harder to deal with, all of this. So, I mean, the character has a very, very strong win condition that is not very hard to get into. Best offense in the game, probably. Pretty good neutral overall, certainly. I mean, especially once the seals are up, even without the seals. It's, like, really good, like, well, not really good, but, like, a solid set of buttons to poke with as well, right? To get him into a situation where he can put the seals up, and again, once he's got the seals, that's where things get crazy, and it's not that hard to do necessarily. Certainly can be harder in certain matchups than others, right? But like, the character's just crazy, right? I honestly, the more I think about it, the more I am, from his visual design to his mechanics to everything, I really do wonder why this is a 16,000 health character. Stream title context usually use analog stick. That's right, almost all the time. But Grim's seal dashes are, the 8-way dash is too fucked up with the analog stick. So I started using the D-pad a lot more for throw baits. Vasaraga, maybe? Vasaragas tell me they hate fighting Grim, and Grims tell me they hate fighting Vasaraga. I don't know what it is. But Grim definitely feels like a pixie character. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know why he's got 16,000 HP, I suppose, right? Like, you know? He's got really good movement, he's got really good mix, he's got high damage. Why does he have regular health? Everyone hates fighting Voss and everyone hates fighting Grimnir. How are you accurate with Corsica forward motions using analog sticks? I don't know, practice. I mean, also I fuck him up, certainly, sometimes, but I feel like I tend to be pretty good with it. There's no reason he should have 16k HP when Lance and Seox don't? Yeah, exactly, right? He strikes me as a 15k at most. Honestly, I mean, if Seox is 14k, right? Listen, obviously Grim is not as fast as Seox. We talked about it as well. His walk speed's really good, right? His dash speed is nothing special, but his walk speed's very good, right? But like, he's not as fast as Seox, but like in many ways, he's more mobile than Seox. He's higher damage than Seox, right? Like, he does more damage than Seox does, and he has like better offense than Seox. The only thing that Seox has over this character is that he's a lot faster. So fair enough. That's not nothing, right? But Seox is a lot faster on the ground and in the air and shit like that, right? Assuming the seal dashing isn't being taken into account. So, like, I don't know if this is, I mean, he probably, I think Grimnir will probably still be quite good, actually. But, like, what if he was, you know, what if he was just a 14,000 health character, you know? What if he was just a 14,000 health character? Would that be so bad? That's a big nerf, right? That's a big nerf. But, I mean, Seox got that nerf and more, and he's still chilling-ish. And Grim is probably the best character in the game. I mean, there's certainly a couple of contenders there, right? But, like, Grim is probably the best character in the game. So it's probably, I think it's maybe a warranted level of nerf, right? He could probably stand to lose 2,000 health and still be very good. He'd be a lot worse than he is right now. That's a big deal. He probably still would be very good though, right? So I don't know that I mean, we could talk about changing other things, or we could talk about, but I think if you want to keep his like core identity, it's either like his risk reward needs to go down somehow, you know? He should lose his damage. That's the other thing you could do, too, is keep his health and make his damage go down, right? I want to keep his kit. Yeah, so you can, basically, I think if he's going to keep his kit, his risk reward needs to get worse. So either, like, if you want to keep like the pressure, you want to keep everything like that, either his damage has to go down or his health has to go down. Or you could do both, too, but I don't know if, again, I'm not in favor of any character getting, like, shot in the head, right? I mean, you could also, like, if you, okay. I think like lowering his health by 2k is a big nerf. I'm not saying that's like, oh, it's like a little thing. It's a big nerf. But I think the character's very good. So I think he probably, you know, it's not an invalid thing to do. I would consider that, like, that's certainly a big nerf, but I think it's reasonable. If you want to, like, shoot the character in the head, I mean, I don't think they should do this. If you want to shoot the character in the head, you could make these punishable on block, right? You could make these, like, -6 or something like that. The character dies tomorrow, probably. If you do that, I don't think we need to do that, though, right? You could just make the seal dashes punishable on block, and then Grimnir goes away the very next day, right? I think that'll be incredibly unfair though. Like, why would you do that, right? Like that, like but again, like if you want an idea to like turn him into glue, right? If you want to near him, which you shouldn't do, right? Again, he's not nearly, nearly, get it? He's not nearly as good as like Nier was before she got nerfed, right? No character is. So like, if you want to, you could do that, but like, that's why, right? Realistically, I think take his HP down 2k, still very big, but he'll be fine. He's still really good, right? Or you could make his damage lower, right? But again, that's like, I don't know exactly where, like how or where, or if you want to, like if you want to be like lower some like abilities to confirm off certain things, right? I'm not sure how you would make his damage lower to be a much more in-depth conversation, right? You could just take the Beatrix methods, make seal hits unground the opponents. They did change that. They did make it so it didn't launch. I think it used to launch, right? Scaling? You could add scaling to certain things, yeah. You could like remove combo routes, kill scaling on a seal dash, maybe, right? They can just lower the damage values like they did with the emergency patch B. Yeah, you could go across the board as well. Close H less damage or decrease skill damage. Yeah. Maybe you could make even like if you like sped up his close H or sorry, like slowed down his close H by a frame or two or something like that. So like he couldn't use it in combos as often, or he couldn't fit as many of them in combos or something. Maybe. The point is, it really is the risk reward though, right? The same, like if you lowered his damage by 20%, it would be the same thing as giving him 14,000 health. Like it's the same sides, the opposite side of the same coin, right? His risk reward just needs to get to be toned down. And I think personally, I'm in favor of the health nerf just because it fits the character, right? Like this is a pixie character, no? Like this is again, this feels like a pixie character. Why did the pixie character have more health than fucking Lance? I mean, Lancelot is too, right? But like, what are we doing? He's fast. He's got mix. He's got high damage. Like, give him low health. I think. A simple fix, maybe a little heavy-handed, but I think a simple fix, and he would still be good, right? If you wanted to do one thing to him, right? Certainly, you could look into like, you know, making like some of the good things about him like even worse or something like that, or sorry, like a little worse or something like that, right? Like if you want to make like this far H for maybe you make this like heavy attack level, or even if you want to really kill the button, make it like fucking this first hit is like medium attack level or something like that. But I don't think we need to do, you know, I'm okay with Grim being good, right? I'm okay with Grim. I don't think we need to make Grim like, oh, if he's not low tier by tomorrow, I'm gonna quit the video game. So take 2k HP off the fella and go from there, right? Lance got his HP and his damage and his risk reward nerfed, and we're out here surviving on sheer gap. The Grimnirs need to get on our level. True, but I think Lance, Lance is like, I want Lance to get buffed a little bit. I don't think they should do the same thing they did with Lance with Grim. I think I want Lance to get a little bit more, to be completely real with you. Mr. Streamer, 10k damage off a throw bait isn't all that bad. You have to jump. Yeah, no, for sure, right? So yeah, I mean, you could do both as well. You could lower his damage and lower his HP, but I think we could try one by one, right? That's why I was being sarcastic. Yeah. Give him a button that's safe to BC. Lancelot, listen, well, you're forgotten. I fear you're forgotten. I mean, we could talk about the tier list real quick, but I don't think there's anything. Is anyone surprised? We can bring it up, but like, right? Surprise, surprise. Right. I want to play this Percy guy, by the way.